Hi there, I'm Ryan, a technician at Vanimal. Today I'm going to be showing you how to assemble the corner racking for the new 2023 Transit Custom. This one is suited to the Makita boxes, but we do have other variants. This one also comes in 2 boxes, but the package you may receive may come in 1. So we'll move on to unboxing and the tools that you're going to need. We've got an impact driver with a Phillips bit on, a knife, a mallet. I've got a drill with a 3mm drill bit, some various bits, and finally some wood glue. So these are the boxes that you're going to receive, and upon receiving them we need to check that there's no damage. You can see ours in good condition, but if yours is damaged we need to notify that to the driver as well as make a note on the consignment as well. So with that being said, we're ready to crack on with the assembly. So I'm going to start opening the big one first and then lay the parts out into order. I'm going to take our fittings out first and just pop them to one side. Now that we've opened both boxes and laid our panels out, we have the bulkhead side, and this is longer, and then we have the side of the van as well. These panels become one complete racking once assembled, but we're going to start by assembling the shelves first. You can see we've got 3 shelves here and 3 shelves there. Just to note, your corner rack may only have 1 lower rail. So I've separated the shelving out. I'm going to start with the racking that's on the side of the van. I'll just point out that the rough texture side of the phenolic is on the inside of the shelf, and the smooth side is the side that we're going to see. So we'll start with this one first, as this one has 2 sides and our bulkhead one only has 1, so it's always better to start with the shelving that's on the side of the van. Now, looking at the base here, we can see we've got slots for 4 dividers, so don't be overwhelmed by these other 2 sections. That will all become clear soon. So if you look at this base, it'll make more sense. Now, I'm just going to apply some wood glue. Don't go crazy, but this one does dry clear. So I'd probably recommend the same for yourself. So our front section is the lower part and our back is this part. It's important to note that you need to assemble this on a solid flat surface. If you do this on carpet, it's just going to create some resistance and won't go in as easy as what we would like. So once we've got our dividers in there and ready to put our back on, remember the phenolic side stays, the rough side stays on the inside. So before I put our front fascia on, I'm just going to put some glue along here. So I'll grab our front fascia now. This smooth side is the side that you're going to see, and the rough side is on the inside. So we'll line that up with our dividers. So that's the first part of our shelving done, ready to put the screws in it now. Now I'm ready to put our screws in. We have pre-drilled ours, but you would need to drill yours. So recommend a 3mm drill bit, and then you're just going to put 1 in each of the dividers. So we'll have the front, bottom and the back to do. So once you've done your pre-drilled holes, you can insert your screws and screw them in. We're using the brass screws that come in the kit. So I'm going to flip that over and do the same again. Again, you need to pre-drill your holes to make sure the screws go through. Pre-drilling them is going to reduce the risk of the wood splitting. And lastly, we'll turn it over and do the base. Once we've done the base, you repeat the same process for the other shelves. So as you can see, we've got all 3 shelves now assembled. Also take note that one of our shelves does have a longer fascia panel. This facial panel goes towards the bulkhead side. Now we're ready to put the side panels on. Again, the phenolic side, this rough side is facing inside and the smooth side is facing the outside. Now, before we install that into the side panel, I'm just going to put some more wood glue on, just on these notches here. Now, I'll repeat the same process again for the others. So we're going to start on the other side of the panel. Need to take note of this, but I'm going to put some wood glue on for now, and then I'll show you this side racking. So I'll grab our panel. So the part that we need to take note of is this section here. This is going towards the bulkhead, like we said before, but we need to make sure that it sits on this side. On some of our variations, this section will come through a slotted hole like so, but on this one, it sits flush against this edge. So I'll just pop that on and then hit that down. Once we've got that panel on, we're just going to screw it down. Now that I've assembled the side racking, I'm ready to move on to the bulkhead side. So I'm going to pop this aside for now because it'll just be in our way, and we'll get cracking with the shelving on the bulkhead racking. So we're going to concentrate on the bulkhead side now. The process of building it is exactly the same, but to start with, we're going to just do the shelving. So for this particular bulkhead, this is made for the Makita Mat Pack system, and this section is just going to go on like so. So smooth side to the outside, but before I put that on, I'll put a bit of wood glue along this fascia. So the only difference with this particular panel is that it screws on, it doesn't whack into place. So we need to line that up correctly, make sure it's nice and flush with the base as well as the top up here, and that it meets the edges as well on both sides. So it's nice and flush. I'm just ready to screw that in now. So to assemble these to this racking, I'm going to lay this down. We'll have to support this back corner to stop it from rocking. So I'm just going to use my soft hammer just to support that, see, to stop the rocking. Then get our shelves and they just slot into place, and then we'll put some screws through. So it's always easier to start with the top shelf and then move our way down. So I'll grab our middle shelf and then we'll go to the bottom one. So lastly, we've just got our top shelf, pop on there. And then finally, we just need to insert the screws in. So lastly is to install our kick plates, smaller one being for the side and our larger one to go for the bulkhead one. We have 2 screws to go either side. So for additional support for this kick plate, we have 2 screws either side. Not all of them do, but we'll just insert that there and pull this so it's level with that. Same on the opposite side. And then lastly, our bulkhead one. So this top one, just going to bring that to so it's level with the side. These are optional, whether you want to put them in or if you need more space, then you don't have to put them in. So lastly, there is 2 to support this panel on this side. So just pop that in the middle of there and then push them up. So from this point now that we've finished assembly, I'm just going to grab Will to give me a hand lifting it onto its feet. So this one that we have here is a right-handed one, and the easiest way to put this in the van is through the side door, putting the side bit in first and then this up against the bulkhead. So we'll show you that now, and then for a full installation of how to actually fit this to the van, there is a video on that. So this completes the assembly of the corner racking for the new Transit Custom. This does come in other variants, so you can order other variants should you wish to do so. Thank you for watching.